officially 1 month now that we've been into 2018. Today's the 1st of February. And if you're wondering, my name is Bryan, kind of hence the name Bryan's Vlogs. I just wanted to say thank you for joining me. This is something I wanted to do, I've been wanting to do for quite some time and just haven't really gotten the motivation to start it. And so I just decided, why not today? Let's go ahead and get into it. And so just welcome to my channel. Welcome to one of the, my first video of the ones, hopefully the many to come. I don't know, obviously you guys saw, but the video that I had, a little intro is, today I walked out to my truck, and as soon as I started it, come to find out, it started making a really bad knocking sound. And so it's just kind of funny because I was talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, hey, I want to go ahead and do some things in my truck. I want to kind of make it my own. I just bought the truck in October, and I was telling her I wanted to kind of modify it and change it and kind of, make it my style. And it's just now it looks like I'm gonna have to wait on that. It's kind of, I could say it was one of my goals for 2018 was to get my truck, better suited for my needs. And now it's gonna have to take a turn on that end. And so, and kind of going on with that, one of the goals, obviously, like I just mentioned, was setting that goal, was making my truck my own. I don't know if a lot of you guys that's out there, that are out there, what kind of goals you're setting for 2018, what kind of things you're doing to try to change yourself or change your life or lifestyle. But one of the things that I always tend to do, and it seems like it's like every year, I tend to go ahead and set all these goals, and I make a list and I write them down. I write down everything that I wanted to do that previous year, throughout 2017 or 16 or whatever. And I put it down and I say, I look at everything I wanted to do, I look at everything that I did, and I look at where I'm at. And so I ultimately try to reflect off of those goals and see, was I on track? Did I complete any of those goals throughout my year of 2017? Or, things like that. And what do I want to do moving forward? And so I wanted to take a step back, and I kind of reassessed myself for this year. And it was just kind of, it's 2018. It's we're already 1 month into it. And I was kind of starting to look at my list that I created, and it's starting to, or looking at it or thinking about it, I haven't really been meeting up to those needs. And so, meeting up to those standards that I've set myself in order to complete my goals. And so I kind of wanted to take a step back, reassess it all, and kind of just do things differently this year. And so I know I'm already a month in. I may have failed tremendously in all the different aspects that I've set myself for those goals that I have, but it doesn't mean I can't change. It's still early, regardless of whether it's, a month in already, or 2 months or 3 months, or if it was already half the year gone. It doesn't mean I can't take a step back and reassess it. And so what I come to conclude is, instead of it being a new year, a new me, I wanted to say, obviously it is a new year, but at the same time, I wanted to do this year a year of endings. And so ultimately it's just, a year of me ending an old cycle and just putting things to rest that are previous years. Me saying, I have fitness goals, being healthier, being fit, things like that, instead of looking at it and saying, okay, well, I didn't achieve that goal, now I'm going to go ahead and make a new one and try to hit that goal. Well, instead of that, it's just putting an end to my previous goal. So it's looking back at okay, where did I want to be last year? What can I do to complete that or keep going? Or what kind of things can I do daily to assist me in achieving that goal? So what I'm going to start doing, or what I plan on doing for the rest of this year with what I have written down on the goals, is just creating milestones or markers to where, breaking it down and saying, okay, what can I do throughout my day, throughout my week, throughout my month, that I can move me one step closer to that goal. So within that goal, I want to take it and just split it up into like 4 different things, 4 different smaller completions, to where at the end of it, I have reached my goal, versus, working so hard and never achieving anything just because I feel like I never get there and I regress instead of progress. And so this time I want to kind of do things to where I have milestones, I have those checkpoints per se, and say, look, I've come this far, I hit it. Whether it took me a month, 2 months, a week, 2 weeks, 2 days, 4 days, anything, I've hit it. and I can only move forward. And so that's what I wanted to go ahead and do for this year. Same right now, it's funny because life throws all kinds of things at you. My goal was to get my truck, buy some bumpers for it, some running boards, do a different lift, tires, different rims, kind of change it up, do some tuner package on it, and just modify it, make it my own. I wanted to get a paint job. I wanted to do these things, but now, like I said, I walked outside, started my truck, it started knocking, blowing smoke. And so, there's a serious problem, but it's just, okay, now I'm taking a step back. Now, I guess that, in order to reach my goal in making the truck my own, I have to first obviously get it fixed. So I guess that's my first milestone, and so it's not just with that. It's with everything else. What I originally set out for myself was I was going to wake up early every single day. I was going to go to the gym for at least 45 minutes and was going to start eating healthier. So far, I've eaten In-N-Out burger for the past 2 nights after I get off work, and I get off work at like 10 o'clock at night and I eat In-N-Out, stay up till about 3 in the morning, wake up at 10, do my thing, get ready, don't go to the gym, go back to work, eat like crap, do the same thing. And I think it's because I've set myself with those high goals where it's like, I told myself I was gonna eat healthy salads, eat, vegetables, fruit, gotta wake up, go to sleep early, wake up early, and go to the gym and all this stuff. But because I set myself up with all those goals that are almost, unattainable, they're not unattainable, but to myself right now in the current state of going from not eating healthy, being in a habit of, doing those things, essentially I'm setting myself up for failure again for 2018, and that's not what I want. And so kind of that's going to be some of my focuses for this year. I don't know, what pointers you guys may have for me, what other things I could do that are, maybe currently you guys are doing or implementing, or you have implemented in the past that I can do for myself in order for me able to be that person to where I can achieve those goals. Or if that's a good idea, what I'm saying to you guys about doing milestones or markers or things like that so that you can reach your goals, then let's collaborate, let's talk to each other. I know that a lot of the times it's harder when you're doing it alone, and I've come to find out the more things you do with more people, it just becomes easier because you feed off of everyone. And so one of the things as well that I'm working on is that I wrote down for this year that I want to do is I want to be more courageous, or I want to have more courage. And so it's not to say that I currently don't feel like I don't have courage, but it's being able to step outside of my other comfort zones that I have. So for instance, with this vlog, is one of the things, like I mentioned earlier, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I haven't had the courage to just step forward and just start it and just do it. Because, I look at other people that are doing vlogs, or other people that are, doing things, and you're watching them and things like that on YouTube or anywhere, anything like that. And it's just, how I'm like, I want to do that also. I wish I had that courage. And so that's why I reassessed myself. I was like, you know what? The longer I try to perfect it, the longer I procrastinate on it, the longer I'm never going to be able to do it. And so I decided, I'm already a month in to the new year, and I'm started off rocky, but I can only grow from here and move forward. And so that's why I wanted to go ahead and just start it, just do it. And so again, thanks for watching my video. Welcome again. I'll try to keep an update on my truck progress, and just as well as my other goals, and just kind of let you guys into the world of mine, I guess, into Bryan's world. And so just thanks for watching, everyone. If you like the video and we can try to collaborate or things like that, feel free to comment. Have any opinions, any pointers, any kind of tips and tricks to better myself, better my vlogs, better my goals or things like that, my year. Feel free to comment below. And as always, hit the like button if you liked what you saw. If not, then that's totally fine. But until next time.